Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising. Cancer, this is your intuitive tarot reading for May the 4th to the 17th. It's a 2-weekly reading this time, guys, because I've been a little bit unwell. So what we have for you this week is we have the Mirror Oracle card, and we have Atman behind that. We do have the powerful Tower energy, the Seven of Cups, the Magician, the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Pentacles. So we have 3 big energies here, Cancer, with Hierophant, Tower, and the Magician. Obviously, Tower can be, the sudden change in our life. I'm really feeling the shattering of an illusion or a false economy in this particular sense. And, really awakening to the fact that you are your own creator. You are the mastermind of your own reality. Because what you really desire is one special cup. Not, a whole lot of, cups or opportunities or love interests or whatever they are that are just not genuine or just not going to materialize into, what you truly desire. You're really, really wanting to follow this one special cup and, ultimately lead yourself to your greatest reality. So I'm really seeing that Tower moment coming in order to bring you to that realization, in order to narrow your focus so you can really pursue what lights you up on an emotional fulfillment level. So I'm going to go to the Oracle cards now. We've got Mirror. But first of all, I just want to talk about Atman here from the Yogic Path Oracle deck. Now, this is all about divinity and, really seeing that infinite aspect of the soul. And I'm just looking at the explanation now in the book, and it really talks about being filled with limitless potential and realizing that the only obstacles that exist are within the mind. Now, that is absolutely the energy of the Magician. The Magician is awakening to your limitless potential and that you have all the tools and resources within you to really create your true reality if you just really believe on a cellular level. So you're really being asked to tune into that this week and really awaken to that. Understand that you are the creator of your reality, not other people, not external, not external forces outside of yourself. And we have Mirror. Now, Mirror is about who or what is triggering you. So, I'm going to read that one out because I think the explanation will give us some insight for the reading. So, let's go. The filter of our own experience is how we experience life 90% of the time. Through our own projections, when someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, or ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow or to our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering. This card, is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be mirroring back to you. Have you felt like this before? Could they be opportunities to heal something in you, or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? Yeah, I really, if you think about mirrors, guys, mirrors have this ability to create illusions as well in our lives. The projections, that we project onto other people are often, things that we are lacking in ourselves as well. And if you also think about the mirror, sometimes you can see those circus mirrors that you look in and they can make you look super tall or wavy or that sort of thing. And they are, they can create illusions. And I'm really, really feeling that strong sense of illusionary energy with that Seven of Cups here. When I first saw that next to the Tower, my first thought was there is some kind of ending of an illusion. There is some kind of false economy running in your life, something that is about to shatter, and something that maybe, has been mirrored back to you, and you're really finally able to see that projection for exactly what it is and bring an end to it. Now, I really wanted to, let's actually leave the Tower for one moment. I wanted to pair the Seven of Cups with the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant, guys, the Hierophant represents the kind of institutionalized settings in our lives. It can be the commitment of marriage or committed partnership, business partnership. It can be in school or study. It can be in work, those kind of settings. So I really feel that whatever this relates to for you is one of those kinds of structures or foundations in your life. Now, the Seven of Cups kind of shows this person here who is grasping at these opportunities here. But it's kind of like, although they look all fancy on the outside, there's that meaning of all that glitters is not necessarily gold. So I feel like, some of you have been around a lot of attractive opportunities, or maybe attractive people, or if you are sort of in a relationship situation, somebody may have promised you the world, but whatever it is, it's just not materializing. And, that's why this person has these cups here that are just on the clouds in the smog. It's kind of like a mirage, and they can never be grasped. There's an aspect of things remaining intangible, not solid, and never being able to materialize in this situation. So it could be that a commitment that you thought, was really heading somewhere, never really got off the ground, never really materialized. Somebody was making, big promises to you that they didn't follow through on. Could have been in a work situation where, you were promised this great role, maybe it did pay well and all those sort of things, but then when you've got in there, it's just been all grind and hard work. And it's kind of like when you step behind the mirror, there's another reality. And it's really time for you to shatter that illusion and see the situation for exactly what it is. And that is really why that Tower energy comes in. The Tower energy comes in to shatter that illusion, to break the mirror so that you can, see what's behind it, rather than just, what you might be, what you're perceiving to be reflected back from it, to see the truth. So the Tower is an energy that comes in often quite suddenly. It's one of the biggest cards of change in the tarot. It can be the kind of change that turns our life upside down, or gives us that total opposite reflection, like stepping behind a mirror and seeing a completely different opposite reality to what you thought was going on. That's what I'm really sensing with this, that feeling of false economy, or things not being what they seemed. So, the Tower is here to, as a blessing in your life, because it's here to shatter that illusion, to pull down that structure so that, you can get back on your life path, so you can create something that's truly in alignment with you in the space. Because it's saying that whatever the situation was, or who this person was, or this job was, whatever it is for you, it's no longer a fit, and it's no longer in energetic alignment with you. So we have a square tower and a round crown here. And, when we have unstable towers in our lives, things that are built on inauthenticity or a false economy, it doesn't take much to pull it down, because it was never stable. It was never a like a sure thing in the first place. So that's the Tower energy, guys. We have to remember it is a silver lining, and with the Tower, we need to let them fall rather than rebuilding them. Because if we rebuild the Tower, or patch up that situation, patch up that, relationship with the manager, the boss, the lover, whatever it is, we usually find ourselves down the track a little bit more, be it 1 month or 6 months or a year down the track, back at the Tower moment, and we've kind of almost wasted that time that we could have been getting on and pursuing what really is in alignment with us. It's going to move our life forward in the right direction. But I think that, with this Tower falling, there is a huge awakening to be had for you, and that is the awakening of the Magician. So the awakening of the Magician is realizing that you have all the tools at your disposal, that you are the master creator and the co-creator along with the universe of your reality. And, it's through using these skills that you yourself can manifest and materialize and make solid what you desire in your life. So I'm just getting the sense that in the Seven of Cups energy, maybe you were relying on others to materialize your reality. So that could have been, giving over power in a relationship and letting somebody else steer the ship and, set the direction and, maybe move the relationship to levels of commitment, to make the plans, to express their feelings, that sort of thing. Or in a job situation, instead of asking for what you truly wanted, the pay rise, the extra responsibility, the types of projects, the becoming a supervisor, you were, passing that power off externally or waiting for others to make that happen for you. But this is the awakening that, if you want these things to become tangible, if you want physical, solid tangible realities like the Ten of Pentacles, that you need to make that happen yourself, and you have everything you need, and you really just need to step into that power. And that is the awakening that really unleashes that unlimited potential, and why the Magician has that infinity sign there. And we see the abundance here surrounding the Magician, because the Magician can manifest and birth into the reality, the physical reality. And there is that message with the Magician, as above, so below. So really, cleaning up that internal game, because it's whatever we truly believe on the inside that really starts reflecting back and mirroring back to us in the external realm. So, we really need to make sure that we are on our own inner game, that we have true belief in the desires that we want to create, because we will get mirrored back to us, really what we believe on that cellular level. And it's from that place, Cancer, that you will really be able to draw to you or magnetize that reality that you truly desire. So we're going from, this very sort of confused reality with all these different cups or opportunities, but they're all either weak, or they're sort of like, they're shells. They might look wonderful on the outside, but I feel like the substance was missing. Whereas now, because, if you're stepping into that Magician's energy and really mastering your own creation, you're able to magnetize into your life that one special cup, the one that actually fulfills you on all sensual levels. That's not a hollow shell. That if that's a person coming in, it's someone who not only you're really attracted to, but meets you on an emotional level, meets you on an intellectual level with all the conversation that you want, is honest, is stable, all of those kinds of things. If this is a work situation for you, you could say the same about a job that not only pays the bills and you've got great colleagues and a great commute, but you're also really passionate about, it's emotionally fulfilling, it's ticking a lot more of the boxes is what I'm trying to say. So the Ace of Cups is an opportunity coming in. It is a new beginning after this tower. That tower falling creates the energetic space to actually draw in this energy. And whatever that opportunity is, with the Ten of Pentacles here, Cancer, it has the promise of really materializing this time. The Ten of Pentacles, Pentacles being the suit of physical, material, tangible, and 10 being, one of the highest numbers of that. This is about something that is solid, secure, stable, going the distance, the total opposite to what I felt here with the Seven of Cups. So definitely pursue that opportunity and run with it. The Ten of Pentacles can also be the money card. So if this is a job opportunity coming in, it's saying not only could it fulfill you on an emotional level, it's going to provide you with the financial resources as well, the security, the stability, and the same can be said about a romantic situation as well. So love the Ten of Pentacles. It really is one of those living your best life cards, along with the Ten of Cups. But paired with the Ace of Cups, it has both. It has the solidity, security, the financial aspect, and it also has that beautiful sensual fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and sense of love that the Ace of Cups carries. So Cancer, I'm just going to close out the reading by pulling a couple of keywords for you. I find these ones a little bit hard to shuffle sometimes. Appropriateness and courage. Yeah, okay, so I guess when this tower moment is coming down, just make sure that you stay appropriate and calm in your communication. Make sure that you hold your own sense of honesty, authenticity, and integrity. That's really going to be the key to getting through it. And courage, of course, it does take strength and courage when we're facing this kind of change or turmoil in our lives. But just remember, we are allowing the tower to fall so that we can create space for this other beautiful new beginning energy that is just much more fulfilling and much more stable, for you in the long run. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do keep in mind it's a general reading, so it won't be for everyone. Feel free to leave me a comment. Always love to know how it's playing out and resonating in your daily life. And I'll see you back here next week for another reading.